It's going to be natural light today.
Yes, we're outside in your garden.
Yes.
Which I've already groomed.
So it's been apparent, it's evident for us. I don't know if it's evident for our listeners, watchers.
That we're outside?
That I have absolutely no green thumbs. I don't know if we've talked about that before.
No, they're perfectly pink.
Woo! Yeah. What you do?
Kind of. It's kind of a family trait. Well, not both my parents. My mother hates gardening. And
really?
Yes. And my father loves it, and I do too.
Okay.
So the first thing that I saw when I walked into your gate was your, how shall we call this, wine bush?
Yes, I have a grapevine.
Yes. Well, now you can say you have a grapevine. It was more of a...
Not a wild bush.
Yeah. And I groomed it mildly because the part that you cannot see on the video is still yet to be done.
Yeah. But I did groom it a lot.
But hey, lady, you're into making wine or at least tasting it. These little babies need sunlight.
Oh, yeah, but no.
I've just made your grapes a whole lot sweeter.
Woohoo! Thank you.
Yes. Is that why we're here?
And on that note, on that sweet note, shall we get started?
Oh, I thought it was the end of the episode yet.
No. We still have a lot of magic things to discuss.
Ooh.
Let's get to it. Hello, and a very warm, sweaty warm welcome to episode 2 of our charming, amusing, and utterly whimsical podcast. Are we better friends yet?
I love that word.
Yeah, it is. It is a great word. In today's episode, we shall embark on an enchanting journey delving into the realm of magic. Brace yourselves for episode 9.
9? No, 2.
Okay, that's a mistake.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a kind of magic.
Yeah, oops.
But as always, we would like to start our podcast small and simple by asking one another, how have you been these last 2 weeks, Dianne?
2 weeks.
No, it's not the last 2 weeks. It's even longer. How long has it been?
It's a bit longer. We used to do 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But now it's...
When's the last time that we...
Let's just say... 25 plus, 2 plus.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it at that.
How have you been?
Somewhere in May.
How have you been?
Yes. We're going to scooch over this. I've been doing great. I've been really busy. I've had my birthday, launched my Patreon campaign. I wanted to say, but it's not a campaign, right? Patreon.
Your Patreon page.
It's a page, yeah, it's a subscription. Launched that, and... I've had a grand sale on my jewelry page.
Yes, I know.
And on top of that, I'm also preparing for the next single to come out. I think it will be somewhere at the end of summer. So all those things together are keeping me a little bit more busy than I would like to.
So I was just going to say, you've been lazing around.
yeah, just basking in the sun. No.
But is it manageable?
It has to be. Well, somehow I have to manage it. But I get up really early. Yeah. No, it takes long hours and a lot of, how can I say this? Like focus and concentration and putting the phone away, putting WhatsApp on silent, like every conversation muted as soon as I want to keep my focus because this is a terrible thing. It's like bling and Squirrel.
Oh my God, I know.
Seen that movie? Up?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen it, but I know the reference.
Yeah. So that's me. But how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yes. First of all, it's been amazing weather in the Netherlands. Listen.
No. Your grand news is something else. But for you, the little Mexican, the sun is most important.
No, but listen, it makes me so much happier. Like it's Tuesday today when we're recording this, and yesterday I went to...
It is Tuesday.
Yeah, I went to the metal factory to give lessons, and I was on my bicycle because it was great weather, and I had the sun in my face, the wind on my back, so I barely had to pedal at all. And
a gospel choir behind you.
yes. And when I was biking through the canal, I saw a family.
Through the canal.
Well, next to it? Along?
No. I'm now I have the picture of you biking through a canal, which is actually pretty Dutch because that's where the bikes end up anyway.
along the canal.
Yeah.
And I saw a family of swans. Yes, I'd seen them before, like a couple of weeks back, and they were tiny baby swans, and now they're just like baby kid swans, and they're just like there's the mom like swimming in front, and their little row of swans, and then the dad swan in the back.
The sun indeed makes you a completely different person.
Yeah.
So you're on the I want to have baby side now, or just baby animals?
No, I just want to stare at baby swans from a healthy distance.
Yeah. Yeah, let's bear that in mind.
Yeah. But
any other news?
Yes, the first trio fashion single is finally
out.
Woohoo! Yes, it's
congratulations.
Thank you. It's called The Hunter, and I think I mentioned it before, but now you can actually see it. That I'm not lying. That we actually made a very nice video clip together with the people. Thank you. Yeah. With the people of Blackbriar who also did your video clip.
Yes.
Who are amazingly talented. And I had this story in my head, and they just like created this amazing thing around that story. And it was also a little bit based in magical things. So
absolutely.
That's why I thought, hey,
there's a witch in there, right?
There is a witch in there, and she is basically trying to cast all kinds of protection spells to break the bond that she has with this sort of like dark wizard figure.
Yeah, and he's the hunter.
He is the hunter
that you're singing about. Yeah.
And it was great, 'cause every idea that I had, they like completely expanded into something else, and they're very meticulous.
Pretty images in there.
Yeah, it's
but
amazing.
you need to tell me though, at the end, does she die, or is it the cliffhanger, and are we waiting for the next song for the answer?
What if I tell you? It's going to ruin the mystery. Now, for me, the idea is that even though she tried really hard, she still cannot
escape
the spell.
Okay. So she dies unless there comes a part 2. And then she magically wakes up and everything was a dream.
Yeah. Oh shit, now we have to make another video. Oh well. But anyway.
Yes.
Let's move on to this week's episode. It's a kind of magic. Magic, oh, how it captivates our senses and ignites the spark of wonder within us. We've all lost ourselves in movies where literally everything is possible through magic. And don't we all wish for the power of magic during our household chores? Yes, absolutely. Can you imagine just like waving a wand and having everything clean? That would be fantastic. Yeah. Well, that would be incredible. But let's talk about how magic has infiltrated our lives, or how it could make life easier. We're going to do so through a series of statements, as we usually do. Yep. We both came up with one, and there is one additional contribution you kindly share with us via our social media channels.
Yeah, which I now think we still have to look up.
Yeah, there must be something in there.
There's a great thing called editing.
But we're going to start with statement number 1.
Yay!
Which is by you.
Yeah.
And it reads, evil wizards all rock the metalhead / goth look.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. I mean, look, I'm a Potterhead, which translates to I love everything Harry Potter.
Yes.
I took the quiz.
You did?
Yes. Into which house I belong, and I was devastated. Yes.
You wanted to be a Slytherin.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where
we talked about this before.
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe short. But that's where all the cute guys are. Everyone with the long hair, and when they mature a little bit more, they grow a beard, and they love wearing black cloaks. And
how about Cedric? Do you know like Cedric?
They talk like I don't know. Dirty
You're just
magic.
thinking of Alan Rickman.
Yeah, that's basically who I'm summing up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say the dark robes and the dark the low sultry voices are, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you want to wake up and hear in the morning, how did you sleep, Miss Potter? Oh, Mrs. Potter.
Wouldn't it be Mrs. Snape?
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same ring as
Yeah, it's not
Potter.
as percussive.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yes, there's that. But I was in Gryffindor.
Yeah.
So, yay, I could be the hero of the story.
Yes.
Which actually fits perfectly to my After the Storm video. So
That is true.
I guess it's true that I belong in Gryffindor, but I would definitely sneak into the dungeon to find myself a handsome, dark,
And the hands of dark wizard.
dark goth wizard.
Listen, it's all possible.
Did you do the test?
I did.
Ooh.
Can you guess?
Yes, absolutely. Ravenclaw.
Absolutely.
Yes. But I knew
I'm a
this.
nerd.
I knew this before you would take the test. You could have just asked me, where do I belong?
I didn't know, right? Look, so I'm actually I have become a really big Harry Potter fan the past couple of years. I haven't read the books, full disclosure. I have listened to them.
Yeah.
Because I have all of the books on Audible, narrated by Stephen Fry.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
love him. But I don't listen to them continuously. I put them when I want to fall asleep, thanks to Eliane, who also does this. And
He does a weird McGonagall.
yes, the McGonagall is weird, but the Hagrid is fantastic.
Okay.
Hagrid, he's like exactly the same voice, but he's so animated and so nice. But I fell in love mostly with the movies.
Oh, the movies are great,
Yeah.
but what I miss in the movies are the interactions between Fred and George. I mean,
Right.
those two, for me, they make the books. I mean, the story, yes, great. Harry maturing, having his hero arc, whatever thingy. It's all great. But these interactions between Fred and George, and then Ron popping in, and this dry English humor, it's the best.
Yeah. that's absolutely
I
true.
love that. Yes.
Do you have a favorite book?
Poof. It's very hard to say. I must say I love the last two books that belong together. Or the movie. Were two books? No, in the movie they split it. The book.
It's just one book. I think it's two
so.
audiobooks
Deathly
as
Hallows
well.
is one book, right? That's the last one, right?
I think in audiobooks it's also two, so I wouldn't know. Hold on. But that's your favorite one?
Well, I was going to say the book in which everything unravels. So where we learn the history of Dumbledore and especially the love history between Snape and the unanswered love from Lily.
Yes.
This and that you find out that Snape was in it all along and had the best intentions for Harry because he was the son of his true love.
Yeah.
And did you know that Alan Rickman knew all along while playing?
Yes.
Did you know that? For the love of, not God, because he doesn't exist in the wizarding world. For the love of Perkamentus, which is in Dutch. I lost all the names. Dumbledore. For the love of Dumbledore.
Yeah.
What's the name of the writer again?
J.K. Rowling?
Ah, God, yes. I was stuck with Anita something, but that's the Body Shop. Sorry. Yeah, so J.K. Rowling told Alan Rickman at the beginning of filming, look,
Yes.
this is your arc. This is where you're going to.
He knew.
And he knew, and that's
That makes it very special.
he was able to perform with so much more layers.
Oh God! When he's in that, I think it's a flashback in one of the movies when Dumbledore asks him like, after all this year, and he says always.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I get shivers. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, when you see him, like he's the one that casted the Patronus to save.
Oh
Harry.
my God, yes. That's what we need, people.
But so
Funny
you
thing is, though, that we're not talking about magic anymore. We're talking about love.
love is a form of magic, isn't it?
In Hollywood, it is. Yeah.
No, come on, love. I mean,
love.
it does. I mean, it does make a lot of things happen.
That's true. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
I would say it might be. Well, no, I don't know. I mean, from all the big motivators that human beings have in their lives might be the one that is the most.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, that and food. And alcohol.
I
Well, that went down
Hunger.
quickly.
Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind, love.
I'm going to build
Never
a bridge
mind, love.
back to Harry
Let's
Potter.
go back to snacks.
Snapes? Oh, and snacks.
How about a nice, what's the name of the beer? Butterbeer.
Butterbeer. Yes, there are these theme parks now in which you can really try that out. Butterbeer.
Shouldn't we have like a special edition podcast in one of these places?
I'm in. Yeah, I want to go. I mean,
Is it in London?
I think it's now an hour outside of London. There's this,
okay.
Hello.
Hello.
This is a car horn for anyone missing that. Friends of yours?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Then never mind. Anyway, it's an hour outside of London, I think, this Harry Potter theme park. But yes, I'm totally up for going. And I also want to buy a wand then. And
You can buy a wand?
Most probably. It would be a very lame theme park if they didn't have that kind
That's
of
true.
merch.
That's true.
But I want it from Ollivanders, and I also want the special, whoosh that came over Harry when he went out.
Oh
to
yeah,
pick his
yeah. Yeah, without whoosh, we're not having it.
Without whoosh, no
Wand.
wand. No wand without a whoosh.
No whoosh, no one.
I want that sticker.
Oh my god, that bumper sticker.
Yeah. No whoosh, no wand.
No whoosh, no wand.
No one's gonna get it.
Well, if you put a little bit of like the little glasses and the little lightning scar figuring thing, maybe they get it.
Yeah.
No whoosh, no wand.
Oh. Another thing that didn't feature in the series at all is Spoo.
Spoo.
Yeah. I don't know what the abbreviation really stands for, but this is the thing that Hermione starts to stand up for the rights of the elves.
Yes, the house elves.
Spoo.
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh, I just heard it because I'm listening now to.
Are you listening to the Potterless
to the
podcast?
Goblet of Fire?
Ah, okay.
And there's, I think, where it's all happening. That she's like, it's just like an association for the rights of house elves or something.
Yeah, but she's so into that and so passionate about it. But it's funny because Ron, of course, is taking the peep out of it, and I love their interaction. To be honest, at the very, 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 very end, that Ron and Hermione, they get together, and then Harry and Ginny get together, and the title they give their son, the name Severus Albus, blah blah blah. That he gets this name with all of the people that mean a lot to it's like. No, that for me, I'm sorry, but she could have left that out. No, it's that's too much. No, I mean,
so you like sweet endings? Nah, not having it.
No, I'm okay with sweet endings, but not this. It was too polished,
too polished, too good.
Yeah.
It needed some drama.
Yeah, of course. The book was better. Okay. Yeah, okay. I get it. You want closure. It's nice. But in the movies, I mean, the actors, they didn't make them old enough. So it was weird. It was like looking at children having children.
Absolutely. That's true. Children having children, which happens in real life.
Yes, but they make different movies about that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mostly educational.
No, but I agree.
That was just weird.
And for me, it's also weird. Well, I don't know. It's like their whole like school life was absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah.
And then it becomes so ordinary.
Yeah.
That's where I have a problem with.
Yes, because and now we're getting serious really fast. If you've lived through that kind of war, I don't think you're able to
trauma
go into conventional life.
PTSD.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't think that you're able to stand on the same platform and happily wave goodbye to your kid, who you will then not see for weeks or months.
Oh, God.
Who you will send off this little boy or later girl send off towards the place where everything happened for you.
Yeah.
And you're standing there on the platform with a smile. No.
And for me, the biggest mind-blowing moment is the idea. Well, I don't know if in the books it's pictured nicer, but in the movies, it's pretty much like Dumbledore knew all along all the crap that Harry was going to have to go through, and he let him do it. It's just like
that's also what Harry says, right?
Offered him
up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like bait.
Yeah, but Harry's annoying enough for that. I mean, also Frodo.
He deserved it.
Yeah. I mean, look, let's, moving on to Lord of the Rings now. Frodo.
Are we bashing Frodo now?
No, I'm going to bash the whole series.
No.
Yeah, but only shortly. I will do it very...
I can only assume that a lot of our listeners are big Tolkien fans. So
yes, but hear me out first. I did, with some friends, the extended version marathon. So we started at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
In the evening.
Yes.
And then all the movies together extended is like 12 hours.
Yeah.
So we did that non-stop through the night.
Yeah.
Believe me, at 6:30, I was ready to push Frodo into the lava mountain myself.
You know, some people say that, why didn't they just take one of the big eagles?
My point exactly. Yes. Or just Uber or something.
No, but listen. I think we are ignoring the fact that this fellowship had a real purpose in bringing all of these races together in order to fight evil together.
Talk about it. Okay.
No, we don't have to.
No. Go ahead. I will eat the chocolate.
That's all I had to say about it.
Wait, talk.
And I think one of the most beautiful things about the Lord of the Rings is
yeah, I know Orlando Bloom.
No, Viggo Mortensen. I am an Aragorn stan. He is so sexy in that
but
movie.
not when it came out. Then I was more Team Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
Now, if you know, they would all be the same age as in the movie still. I was yes.
Well, then we would have, already have been great friends back then. You would keep Orlando Bloom and I would go for
I
Viggo
would
Mortensen.
definitely keep Orlando Bloom. Yeah, sorry, Katie.
No, and I think because I just rewatched the whole extended versions of the
Really?
movies. Of course, I love it. I do it every now and then. I love them. And there is this scene in The Return of the King when he was coronated. He's just coronated king, and then he meets Legolas, and then Legolas steps aside and he shows him Erin that she's there.
Yeah.
And the way that he looks at her,
Oh wow, that kind of melting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but that scene is amazing because I totally forgot about that. But he looks at her like in complete disbelief, but utter love. Is like amazing. The look on his face, you should look it up. In that scene, is just like
wow. So good actor.
And then always tears me up as well when the four hobbits are in front of him and they bow to him.
Yeah.
It's like, my friends, you bow to no one. Oh.
Really? That gets you?
Yeah.
Oh, every time I hear that, I'm like, oh, this is so cheesy. Yeah. No, this
you're hoping that he makes a joke out of it, it's just like, and that he says like, because you're already so close to the ground. Ha, ha, ha.
You know that if I was there in that situation, that would totally bring light for me or bring air to the situation. Because yes, indeed, and it's funny because you do know me like that. I would be uncomfortable with that kind of gesture.
Yeah,
because that's so emotional that I would be like, does anyone know a joke? So
you're already your knees are no, but yeah, it's so nice. It's like this very humbling moment, for him and these like little dudes, who are just like,
absolutely, yes, and I get it, but I just think
I love it.
I just think that the line should have been different. My friends, you bow to no one. Is for him. I think they could have done a better job on that line.
Okay.
I'm not saying that I have the answer right now.
I have Peter Jackson's phone right now.
I find it a little cheesy.
Yeah, no, I understand. I love it. Tears
But
me up every
making
time.
a full circle to a statement number one, thinking about it, the people that look most metal, people...
Saruman,
No.
evil wizard.
I mean, those Black Riders, the Nazgul,
Oh, the Nazgul, yeah.
none more. And I would even say they're totally black metal.
Yeah, absolutely.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
I mean, put me on a horse and let's go.
With a Nazgul.
Yeah. I want to see what's under the hood.
I don't think I want to see what's under the hood.
Yeah, you see, of course, in the last movies, right? When they're all in a circle, you can see their faces. Is it there? At some part, you can see those because if Frodo puts a ring on, they all become
but that's the first
white
movie,
and,
and then he puts the ring on before he gets stabbed, and then you see the faces. I think, but they're like skeletons, rotten.
So we need
petrified flesh.
We might need to touch that up a little bit.
Listen, I'll stick. I'll stick to the king.
Yeah, good. I'll take a Nazgul or how many? With how many are there?
Or an elf.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, you remember that I think it was season 1 or season 2 that we actually performed a little magic ourselves?
We did.
Yeah. You want to see if we can do that again?
Yeah.
Okay. Ha.
Oh, no, excellent.
Cheers.
I was sitting closer to this, but that's okay. It's just how magic works.
Yeah.
Yes. Cheers.
So I have a muscle ache. I don't know why.
It's because when you use magic, there is energy that the energy that you use to perform the magic has to come from somewhere.
Wow. Ooh, that's a nice wine.
This is a Sauvignon Blanc from Marlborough.
Can we just tap it here?
Yeah. That's a kind of magic that I want to have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Yes. Should we move on to statement number 2?
Yes.
Statement number 2 is by me. And it's basically a couple of questions. First of all, if you could do real magic, what charm would you choose? And I thought, let's stick to the Harry Potter world. What charm would you want to be able to do? And what is your actual magical power in everyday life?
I'm going through all the options. I think traveling with a flu network is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah. That is pretty awesome.
It's very convenient. Flying on a broomstick. Yes. Yeah. I think that I know that I want to make fireworks with my wand and just look at the magic glitters all day.
That's it? You can choose everything and you choose to make pretty little things with your...
The other one I have is more serious.
Yeah? Black?
Oh, we didn't talk about Sirius Black.
We didn't talk about Sirius Black.
But everything to do with household chores would be amazing. I mean, the scenes where Molly has this, the pans and dishes just being washed by themselves and stuff like that. That's brilliant. I also love the Marauders map where you can see what the other people are.
The Marauders map is brilliant.
Can you imagine how perfect this would be on tour?
Yes, absolutely.
Because on tour, without mentioning names, there would always be these people that you will try to avoid. And you would just have the map and see, okay, I'm going to take a left here.
I think I need a modern version of that, like a Google Marauders map.
Yeah, well, I think
so that I can move it around and stuff. Because if I don't think I can work with a normal map anymore.
I'm just. You've said this, and my head is going I think the government has a Marauders map on us. This is possible. Yeah, but sorry for making that.
Oh shit! This is
that
one of
turn.
those moments for my drama app. I'm always too late.
Oh yeah.
Wait, hold on. You just, okay. Hold on. It always takes too long. Can you repeat that sentence for me?
You know, you were saying the Marauders map nowadays on Google, but I think the government already has a Marauders map on us. I don't know what's more funny, you or No, I needed to make the statement first. the app or your face.
You know, at some point, this podcast is going to get so advanced.
Sponsored by that app.
Yeah. I wish. No, we need one of those like soundboards, you know, with the sound effects.
Absolutely, that would be brilliant. Yeah.
But maybe.
So that would be your power then, that you could make music like fun with your wand.
Oh, yes, an instant that I could snap my fingers and I would have drama sounds. No, but I actually really thought about it. And the power that I want to have is transfiguration.
Yes, and then into a cat. So you can cuddle with monkey.
Oh, well, I wasn't thinking of like being an how do you call him?
Animagus?
Animagus myself, but just being able to transform things.
Oh, things.
Also. But if it also includes like I can like change my hair color and stuff, I would love that.
Oh, yeah, like tongues.
Yeah. Like I want extensions today. Ding!
Ooh, can we also do this with makeup?
Yes, absolutely we can.
Can I borrow your wand for this?
Of course. you can hire me.
Oh yeah.
So basically you add my chimney to your Flu network.
Yes.
I come over to your house and I do the whole transfiguration sensation.
Wow. For anyone who is now, for example, on Spotify and like skipping over the episode to see what this is about, and this is where they start. You come over to my house to step into my chimney. you come over to transfigurate me. Yes, lovely. It's a date.
Okay, so those would be the fake world magics that we have. What would you consider your actual?
Yes, so this is the one
power
that I've been thinking about. I would like to have the power to help people see reason. Yes, but on a level that, because of course this is what a judge will try to do if two parties cannot agree on something, but you will always have a disgruntled feeling, because even when an issue is resolved, you will not feel the satisfactory, because you will have the fight, and whenever there has been a fight, nothing is completely resolved, even though there is a court order this is how it's meant to be. I want to have the power to make people see reason and to open up to one another and see each other's reason for conflict and then work it out. And the first one I would start with is on the world stage. I mean, what's happening now, I don't need to pinpoint who's fighting with whom. I would like to know I would want to ask him the question, what do you need to feel happy again? Instead of making war, what's wrong? What can we give you? Why do you need to rebel? I would like to have the power to ask that, and then for him to feel the openness to respond and to tell me.
So your real world superpower would be psychology.
Yes, think so. Yeah, but no, I just want to make people talk without boundaries.
Yeah,
without them feeling the need to protect him or herself, or to rebel frustrations away.
Yeah, but I think it's like whenever we act in ways that are, you could say, unreasonable, is because we are repeating some kind of pattern that we've been through in the past, right? So it's
Of course.
it's not related to the actual situation, but something else that
triggers that.
Yeah, that taught you to react in a specific way.
And it
yeah.
all starts when we're toddlers. So everyone acting out as an adult is a toddler who wasn't heard
Yeah,
or who wasn't cuddled enough.
yeah,
So I would like to have the power to see that in a person and then overrule this emotion and just say, come here. Let me give you a hug.
no,
And let's figure out a way towards the good side
nice.
together.
Aww.
Yes. And I would also like to have the time to do that. Which currently I don't, so sorry.
But yeah, that's indeed like if you actually had that power of sparkling instant vulnerability and empathy in people,
Yeah.
would you quit everything you're doing to make a difference in the world?
If I had that power, absolutely, then I have to. Yes,
You
because
would?
yes, because then I could save things on such a high level and make the world a better place for so much more people than only myself.
Would you sacrifice all of your own things and goals?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, because that if you possess that kind of power, you have to.
That's true.
Not a decision.
Yeah, that's true. With great power comes great responsibility.
I should know. I should know. I have the wish.
Oh, that's great.
No, but it
love
circles
it.
back to what we were saying in the beginning. The real magic that is alive on Earth is love,
That's true.
and everyone who's constantly angry or frustrated is just deprived of love.
Aw, it's so sad.
Well, or not, because if we all would realize that, then we could be kinder towards other people.
Yeah.
And if someone is frustrated or lashes out against you, try to be stronger, the one who keeps standing without lashing back,
Yeah.
because that's already what has happened to him or her or it before.
Yeah, that's true. However, yeah, but it's kind of tough, isn't it? Because we're all
humans, and that makes
Yeah.
it so hard. So that's the power I need to
okay.
rise above that.
Wow, that's very noble.
Yeah. This one I really thought about. Yeah.
Wow.
So yours? Sorry, maybe
I don't think I have
gone
anything to add
last.
after that.
What was it? Making marshmallows?
Yeah, I wish that I could make the perfect s'more. No, no. I was actually not thinking like the real, like something that I wish to have, but I thought about the statement as something that I think I actually have that I think is like a remarkable thing, and I think I think I have enough patience to be able to try to figure out a lot of things.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that I think is in a way like something very special, because if it comes with a downside, because if I hear about a topic and I want to understand it, but I already know that like this is way beyond my reach,
Yeah.
then I get very frustrated. Like Adam, from Mayan, one of the singers from Mayan, he tried to explain quantum physics to me.
Because why not?
Because he's a math professor. Did you know?
Yeah, I think you've told me, and then I kind of forgot. Because
I don't know if he actually teaches like quantum physics, but he was trying to explain like the basics to me, and I'm like, yeah, but
my headaches.
Yeah, but there is a level. I think there is a level that none of us will ever be able to comprehend,
or should.
At least this is. I mean, probably people that actually work with quantum physics, they understand it on a level that I don't. But if there is something like I cannot, okay, I'm gonna get a little bit grim, but death, the ceasing to exist, it's a concept that none of our brains are able to comprehend.
No,
and that kind of thing like troubles me. Like if there is, like I am very willing to.
So your superpower would be to understand those kind of things.
No, that I'm saying that's the downside. Like I am willing to dig into things
Yeah.
and like, you know, research something. Like I try to, if I want to learn about something, I will go in and, you know, investigate and have the patience
but this is
to
what you
learn.
already do.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what then would be your superpower?
No, but that's what I'm saying. That I thought of the statement more as something that I actually have,
Oh,
not something that I would like to have.
No, our chat conversation makes sense.
If I would like, if I could dream about something that I would like to have,
Yeah, that was how I read the statement.
I would like to take that to a next level and, you know, connect like a ChatGPT port into my brain so that I know everything. I don't know if it would make me happier, because I do recognize the fact that ignorance is bliss,
Absolutely.
and the more that you know,
Yeah.
well, the less bliss that you have.
Yeah.
But sometimes it would be great if you could just like, you know, make a prompt and then know everything about something.
Yeah.
Comprehend things.
Yeah.
Because I think that's amazing. The things that AI is able to do.
Absolutely. Yes. I've well, my brother-in-law was saying, "Oh, I really have to check out this ChatGPT thing. I filled in your name and this is what it says about you." And I was like, "Oh, stupid computer." Because most of it was wrong, so I was like totally discarded it as this is one of those myths. And later on I did go there and asked it some questions, and I was amazed by what it can do.
It's impressive, and it keeps learning.
Yeah, that's also a bit scary.
I went too late again.
Oh my god.
No, but I mean, if you think about it, this is the thing that I think is the most exciting is that there is so much extremely specialized knowledge now in our human heads, but it's very difficult for one human head to be able to gather all that specialized knowledge on all kinds of different topics.
Yeah.
And the fact that a computer can do it and it can make connections between different fields,
Yeah.
medicine and physics, and, you know, there's absolutely no way that a specialized surgeon will have knowledge of
That's true.
this chemistry and physics and stuff. I think that's incredible. I mean, the opportunities are endless.
Yes, those endless opportunities are also quite scary.
Yeah.
When it
Just
comes
don't let
to
them
cyber attacks
Don't let
and
them.
stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
let them.
Don't let them loose, please.
Rule the world either.
Please. On behalf of me and Marcela. All right. Yeah. So wait, because you said you were talking about the superpower that you actually possess.
Yeah.
So now I also want to come up with a superpower that I possess. I think I can make very weird connections.
You can tell me about it.
No, that's it. Look, just did it. No. I think being inventive is one of my superpowers.
Yes, absolutely.
I think I don't have like an example here at hand or something, but my father has the same talent. And the joke in the family is that 1 and 1 isn't always 2. Sometimes it's 3. Which might be an inside joke, because now that I say it out loud, it doesn't make any sense anymore. But I don't know. Yeah. No, but
Because of binary?
who?
1 and a 1 next to it in binary is 3.
Because of binary. No. Another example for my family is that my mother is still going to write a book about me, with the cover a pack of sheep moving right and me moving left, with the title "The World According to Dianne." I don't know. Oh God, do I?
I think you do dance to the beat of your own drum, and I think that's cool.
Oh, I do. But sometimes it really works out. But why can't I figure out an example?
It's okay, we have time.
Okay.
So you see, this is why we need a soundboard, because then I could just play the music from Jeopardy.
I don't know. No, I'm sure when I drive home, I can think of a million things.
Okay, you call me and let me know.
Hey.
And then I'll put it in text here in the podcast.
Sorry, I'm at a total blank now.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But I am inventive. That's where I'm smart that way.
Yes.
I'm not the learning type.
No, you're more the resourceful type.
Yeah, but this sounds like I'm doing a lot of research, and that's not
No,
it.
no,
I
no,
just
no.
start doing things.
Yeah.
I hate manuals.
Yes, no, but
I just create things.
Yes.
So here's an example. My sister has a child, and they were putting together this playhouse, but it was secondhand, so it didn't come with a manual.
Yeah.
And my father, who spent his full career in, not putting stuff together, he's an electrician.
Yeah.
But he can build literally everything.
Yeah.
And he didn't get this playhouse together. So it was like, walls, roof,
Yeah.
nothing too complicated. And can you hold the mic? Mm-hmm. So you had to connect these two walls, and he was like, "Why don't it fit? Why don't it fit?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh, maybe if you change the angle like this, put it together, hook it, and then it's fitted."
Oh.
Stuff like this.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
maybe I just look at things differently.
Yeah, no, but I absolutely think that it's like a.
Do you know an
different-
example for me? Because otherwise, I come across very bad in the I have magic in me part.
No, but it's just I cannot think of an example either. But I think that's a
thanks.
very that's a very nice way
Thanks.
to.
I already know the answer to the very last question of
listen.
this episode.
No, but I mean, because I can totally relate with the idea of following instructions and
we're
grabbing the
opposites.
manual. That's me, and you just do things. But I think that's fantastic, because it's you see things. I mean, your jewelry, for crying out loud.
That's a big part of being inventive.
I mean, I told you this. I had a period in Mexico when I was like, I'm gonna make jewelry, and I bought all the little
tweezers.
the tweezers and the things and
Pliers
little
and-
cables and
yeah,
pliers and things. I bought a lot of stuff, and I just had it in front of me, and I couldn't do squat.
This is what I can do indeed.
I don't see it. Maybe you do.
But sometimes, when a necklace, it begins at just looking at the beads. And if it doesn't give me like an inspiration spark thingy.
Did they go, hi, Diana?
Yeah, but then it's not correct. I can also have it walking through a store and I see beads laying there or other sorts of material. For example, bicycle tire. I've also used that.
Yeah?
Yes, I've seen that. I was like, ooh, but with this I can work because it looks like leather.
Right.
It
isn't?
Bicycle tire, the inside of a bicycle tire.
No?
You have the outer.
Oh, it's rubber.
Yeah, it's rubber.
Okay, it's
yeah. But you can work with it as if it is leather and it has kind of the same look.
Yeah?
And
Okay.
it's lovely to work with. And again, you can totally use it as an upcycled material. Well, maybe so that's my gift, that I can see multiple purposes for something that would be waste to another.
You see beauty in objects that wouldn't appear beautiful to other people.
Oh, I could make a very mean joke now. You already have it. Sorry.
So let's
it was just too easy
move to
to then go
Let's
right.
So why don't we move to statement number
Sorry.
3?
I think you're very pretty, right? Yeah, okay.
And we haven't looked for a statement number 3.
No. So let's do it now.
So let's look for statement number 3.
Yay!
Oh, this is a nice one.
Oh.
From Adelaide Watterson. Adelaide.
Love the name
Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Yeah, it's a
We
beautiful
don't
name.
have that in
Adelaide
translation,
posted this on Instagram, and I think Adelaide is a bass player.
most probably.
Very nice.
Or she has a very weird-looking washing rack.
And Adelaide asked. So the question that Adelaide, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, posted on Instagram is: do we actually lose the magic that we had as kids, or does it manifest itself into our lives in other ways? This is excellent.
Ha! We're I'm kind of circling back on this in the our next segment, the podcast playlist.
Yeah.
I think I actually still have a lot of the fantasy thing that you have as a child. I think I still have that.
That's nice.
Because I am I don't know why, but for some reason, I think maybe I do know why, but I think because of this, I'm a child magnet. I mean, I have friends.
You're a babe magnet?
No, child. No, I have friends around me with children, and when I'm there, they go like zink.
Really?
Yeah, but I think that is because I'm really expressive.
Yeah.
And extroverted.
Right.
And I really don't care if there are other adults there. I will sing them every song and do crazy faces.
Yeah.
And this is what children do. Mm-hmm. They don't have that kind of boundaries. And I think I might also still not possess all those boundaries. Which helps me if I'm on stage.
Right.
But my mother always wanted to shush me, and say, that's crazy enough. More people are doing this actually to me. They go like, yo, Diana, that's enough. When I'm in a burst of happiness and telling a story. Yeah, you know, right? Yeah. Like, okay, that's quite enough. But I'm always in my happy place if I start babbling like that. And children pick up on that. They're like, oh, you're the same.
Yeah.
So I think the answer is no, I didn't lose it. But other people are pointing out that I still have that.
Right. No, I think there is I related a little bit to the whole ignorance is bliss kind of thing. I'm very aware that, for instance, with puberty and being a teenager, that you become so self-aware and so self-conscious. There are things that you wouldn't dare do anymore. Like, I am genuinely jealous of children in the street that are just like singing. We've talked about this. That they're just like singing, screaming their lungs out in the middle of the street. I'm like, I want that. I want to do that. But if I start singing in the middle of the street, people are going to think like, what the
there are
fuck
special
is wrong
hospitals for that.
What the bleep is wrong with this? Exactly. What is wrong with this crazy woman?
So just in between, I don't scream in the street, so please just let me go home.
No, but just not actually screaming, but just singing out of the top of your lungs.
Sound. Yes,
sing your heart out.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't even do it in my freaking house because I feel.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, I put this on a story on Instagram, on a reel on Instagram. But I was practicing some belts here in my living room, and I live in a corner, right? And I had someone bang on my window, and that made me so self-conscious that I stopped practicing. So
that's scared. Yeah. Aww.
Yeah. So I wish I had that.
Is this the moment where I start singing "Let It Go"?
Yes, please. At the top of your lungs.
No. Because the van to the hospital is waiting in the corner.
Woo! No, but right? I mean, we're in my backyard. I wouldn't dare sing.
No.
The other day, I felt like I was like breaking every law in the West, because I took my guitar and I was like.
Good for
playing
you.
guitar and singing in the garden.
Yeah.
But it was like, very soft.
That might also be a Dutch thing, because in the Netherlands, these gardens are so close to one another.
Yeah.
And everyone in the summer is outside in his garden pretending not to hear the neighbors. And everyone's listening to one another.
But then I want to move to the woods.
Yeah, hey, I'm already there. Come.
Okay. Let's go.
I actually was bicycling a few days ago, and I saw this, which I thought was a lovely cottage with a few barns behind it, and I thought, that would be a very nice house. And I looked it up and it was 1.4 million.
What?
Like insane. But it had like, apparently was already divided for 2 households to live there. And I was thinking, oh, maybe I should just call you. And we can live there together. But then again...
But that still means I have to come up with half of 1.5
bit out
million.
of the budget. Yeah.
Listen.
People of Patreon.
We need you.
We need more of you. Like a million more.
Wow.
No.
That would be great.
Yeah, but that's also a thing. When you're a child, you dream about big houses. I remember my sister, when she was drawing her future house, there was always a pond with sharks and dolphins.
Sharks and dolphins.
Stuff like that.
That's very specific.
Yeah, because you need to pet them right.
Right.
Sharks are just angry dolphins. They need a hug.
Sharks are just angry dolphins. I love it.
You know, and the whole Jaws theme dun, 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 becomes dun, 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 dun.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah. On that musical note, shall we
move on?
Yeah.
To our favorite segment, the podcast playlist. The sweet symphony of music beckons. It is now time to continue on a harmonious journey through our podcast playlist.
Sorry.
Where we shall dedicate a song to this very episode. We will both pick one, and then you, our listeners, will get to vote which of the 2 contestants will make it to our podcast playlist that you can find on our Spotify account next to all of our episodes. Of course, the poll through which you can vote will be up in our Instagram stories on the Sunday after this episode airs. Now, to refresh our brains for our last episode, the art of interviewing you, Dianne, chose
more wine?
Who Do You Think You Are by the Spice Girls, and I, Marcela, chose Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. Yep. Now, I don't know if he, the devil himself, had anything to do with it, or if it was some kind of magic, but I won with 70% of the votes.
You have more sympathy of the devil.
I don't want to say anything.
Congratulations
Thank you.
Yes.
But we have another chance to score a win. So, Dianne, tell me, can you outdo me with a new song choice?
Well, I am 200% sure this time that we do not have the same song.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
Up front, I was already certain. Because we've agreed on not going for the Queen song, It's a Kind of Magic. We decided on that together. And I have a song from a band which you would never choose.
Really?
Yeah, I think you would even not go for the genre at all.
Because Power metal?
Yes. Because that, to me, that and banjo music is a kind of magic because it just lifts me up. I get like this instant energy boost. So yes, power metal. I have a song by Sonata Arctica. And it's called The Cloud Factory.
The Cloud Factory?
Yes.
A very intriguing title.
Yes.
I don't know it.
The first time that I heard it, I was like, they know my parents' fairy tale secret. Every time we would drive past a huge factory with the large chimneys with all the smoke coming out, they would tell me and my 2 sisters, the 3 little girls in the backseat, look, this is where the clouds are being made. And this for us was something magical. It was like, staring up on the chimney and there they go. I can't see them anymore. They've evaporated. Oh, look, there comes a new cloud. This is where they make them.
Wow.
It was such a magical thing to look at. And then I toured with Sonata Arctica in 2014, I think, in the US. And that's exactly when they released the album on which this song features.
Wow.
And for me, this was like, they totally had the... Are we still on? Yeah. They totally had the same, or their parents had the same.
Really?
Inspiration to tell this fairy tale.
You talked about it with them?
Only briefly, and it's kind of a grim story that they've made out of it. So with them, it's the Cloud Factory is where you end up when you die, I think, and you're never getting out of this place. But it is where the clouds are being made. So they have a grim spin on it. But yeah, I did share this story with them, and they're really nice guys. But they're Finnish, so they're a bit introverted. Probably all Finnish are introverted because I've never met a Finnish person who's very talkative.
Really?
Not yet. Have you?
Finnish people are very talkative.
No, they're
I don't know.
mostly introverted. But I think it's a very common thing. I think it's. I'm not bringing news here or anything.
Okay.
But hey, it's. I'm not trying to make an insult. I think this was common knowledge.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I did have a few conversations with the boys from Sonata Arctica only briefly about this. But I did share this story with them.
Yeah, that's nice.
So for me, this is magic because that tour was very nice. It was my first time touring the US, which was quite the experience in a very positive way. I love that. Yeah, and then the song, and they played it. Yeah, and I loved it so much that I would also listen to it in my bunk after hearing it live on stage. I don't know, every 36 shows or something.
I'm curious because I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yes, please. Everyone should look it up because it's this. Well, even though it's a grim song, it's power metal, so it does make you feel happy.
It's a happy song.
You have to skip to the chorus.
Okay.
No. Skip to the pre-chorus because that's where it really picks up.
I don't know how far it is.
Almost. Come up with stories to tell. Eyes wide open wide. And they tell them about the sky. Here comes the chorus. There is a factory. I mean, you can see the little gnomes. How do you say kabouters?
Yeah, gnomes.
Gnomes. You can see the little gnomes running around making the clouds, right? Yeah. If he sings that, I just see them wiggling their little butts, putting those clouds together. This song totally makes me happy.
Oh, okay.
It's magic to me.
Very nice.
Bam!
Ah!
You are.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to top that. But I was looking for things related to magic, and I couldn't really find anything that really spoke to me. But I do remember. I think they used to like play a video clip or like some cartoon thing with this song when I was in Mexico, and I remember barely anything of it, but I thought it was a very cute idea. Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh,
do you know Puff the Magic Dragon?
Yes, I do. Do you have it from those three people?
Yeah, the
blonde
Peter,
woman.
Paul, and Mary.
Yes, I love that.
Puff the Magic Dragon. And
that's so gorgeous.
And I remember just this. I think it was like an unrelated cartoon, but they put it in Mexico. They played it sometimes. This like very nice, very sweet, looking dragon. Yeah, it was very nice. And I just love this idea of this like nice friendly dragon.
Oh,
that
I
could
love
do
that
magic.
we're going to share this song because I think more people should hear that.
Yeah, Puff the Magic Dragon.
Yes,
it's super cute. It's
so
very
cute.
dark now. You see.
Yeah, it's still here.
But it might be a nice time then to wrap it up.
Yes.
So. Up to you or to your listeners, which song is going to make it to the podcast playlist? Is it going to be
The Cloud Factory by Sonata Arctica?
Yes, or Puff the Magic Dragon by Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Yes.
And
he's already voted.
Yes. And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you each and every one of you. Thank you to each and every one of you for tuning into our podcast. Your presence has warmed our hearts on this already way too warm day. So let us wrap things up. Find ourselves a pool. Well, we already have some wine, so we can
I'll read the next line.
cool off. A cold glass of wine to dive into.
Well, now who does the script? No one knows.
We sincerely hope to have you join us for our next episode. In the meantime, feel free to stay connected with us on our various social media platforms and leave a comment or reply to one of our posts. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and even enjoy exclusive content on Patreon, where you can also support our podcast. Don't forget to catch our podcast on popular streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and our dedicated Anchor page. And for a visual treat, you can also watch our podcast on YouTube.
A visual treat.
Yes. Now it's kind of dark. This looks very spooky. This is a nice ambience for like a...
I'm waiting for a monster
a clip.
Come out of here.
Yeah. I'm fading into the background now. But if you like it, don't forget to give us a thumbs up or a 5-star rating, because they are very, very greatly appreciated. Yes. Now, before we say our goodbyes for this episode, we simply must ask that magical question. Tell me, what would I get if I added powdered root of asphodel to an infusion of wormwood? I have no idea.
No? Not?
I mean, are we better friends yet?
Do Ravenclaw and
I think we can. I think we can
get along.
Yeah.
Even if I would have a Slytherin boyfriend.
I think so.
Yeah. Then let's give it another go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we better friends yet?
I think we are. Bye, everyone.
Bye.